Morning guys, day 19. We're now just over halfway. So today is about routine. A lot of our lives day to day are about routine. You know, we get up in the morning, we have breakfast, we have a 9 to 5. For some of us that have, husbands, partners, girlfriends, children, life is very much about routine. You have to be home at a certain time, dinner has to be cooked. There's always washing, there's always ironing, there's always food chopping, and everything has to kind of be planned out. But a lot of us then kind of forget to work on ourselves and give ourselves some time and routine, whether that is skincare routine, whether that's routine around exercise, routine about planning of what you're going to kind of eat for the week or what food that you need to get in. And if you're like me, if I don't plan and have kind of structural routine, that's where bad habits kind of creep in, and I might pick up a takeaway because I think, oh, you know what, I just can't cook tonight, or I go to the fridge and there's nothing there that I fancy eating because I haven't put it in my routine for the week or into my plans of what I want to have. And yes, it sounds boring about having routine, but it's so important, when you're kind of, looking after your body and wanting to kind of make it the best body and the best version of you, to kind of have routine. And I know for myself, when I come up to bed in the evening, I get changed, into my pajamas, and then I spend probably a good 10, 15 minutes, with a skincare routine, and that's cleansing my face, toning, moisturizing, which obviously we talk about as part of the 30-day skincare, challenge. I give my face a slight massage as well, just to kind of help with the jawline and naturally the areas that are going to sag for somebody of my age. I then invest time in brushing my teeth, I floss, I do wear, at the moment I'm using an Invisalign. So again, that comes with routine and kind of structure. But it's so key that, in the morning, you are spending those 5-10 minutes on your skin, whether that's moisturizing your whole body, taking off whatever makeup that you might have slept with, which hopefully you haven't by now. You're learning not to sleep in makeup, and actually investing in kind of your skin, and even just having routine in the morning to sit down and have breakfast, not to be running on the go or eating breakfast in the car or not having breakfast till 11, 12 o'clock. All of these things are going to have a knock-on effect on your skin, on your hair, on your nails, on your energy levels, on your mood, everything that you're going to crave in a day, everything that you're going to fancy doing, all has, a knock-on effect about how you start your day. And years ago, I watched a video and I went to a very strict naval school, and it was all about routine, about getting up in the morning, making your bed, having a purpose for the day. And even now, I cannot come home to an unmade bed, even my boys. It's just like my first thing that I do in the morning with my hot water and lemon, and I take my probiotics. I then will go up and shake the beds and kind of make them all beautiful for that evening, because it just gives me, as weird as it sounds, real joy and, enjoyment. And I love coming home to like watching and seeing the beds all nicely done, like when you go into a hotel. So the whole day for me, unfortunately, kind of starts with routine. Obviously, some things go out the window. Don't worry, guys, I don't routine in when I'm going to have sex or anything like that. I'm not that strict. But when it comes to kind of like skincare and food choices and diet and lifestyle, and also planning exercise, put it in your diary, especially the exercise part, especially if you're working from home right now, because of lockdown and COVID, and you're not in the office environment where it's, hustle and bustle and you're bouncing off one another. Don't just sit at your computer desk or your dining room table or your spare room, 9 till 5. Get up, try and do 10,000 steps a day, or try and do the 20,000 step challenge that's going on around at the moment on social media. Have routine, put it in your diary, put a big X, for time out for you. And no different at night time, when you come up to bed, make sure you're cleansing, you're toning, you're moisturizing. I take my skin quenchers at night because I take my other Simone Wellness products in the day, my super greens, my probiotics. Right now, because it's autumn winter, I take the ginkgo biloba because naturally our hair shreds more at this time of year. And then I just take this one for myself at night time because it's loaded with vitamin C. Obviously, it helps helps me in my sleep with my immune system. And also, I really don't fancy getting unwell right now. I've got 2 young boys, I've got 17 staff, you know, and I do want to try and have some sort of good year this year. So guys, kind of be boring, but not boring, and start to learn that routine's kind of important, and kind of, you know, plan things a little bit more, especially when it kind of comes around to evening and daytime skincare, taking supplements, and the kind of foods that you eat. Buy a beautiful diary. I love notebooks. I love diaries. I love writing in them. You know, kind of treat yourself in other ways. It's not about, you know, expensive handbags or expensive shoes or, you know, expensive makeup right now, especially because no one can bloody see our face half the time. You know, use the time to create better routines, better rituals, and definitely invest in your skin, your gut, your hair, your energy, and everything that kind of encompasses and comes with it. So guys, routine, routine, routine. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye.